Alright, how's it going, guys? Today we are going to be dispensing some freedom to the Iranians. Let's get our helmet mounted display turned on and our RWR, or Radar Warning Receiver. Anyways, ever since we shot down a couple of their bombers, the tensions between us and the Iranians for some reason have not been the best. I don't know why. That they might not like having their own bombers shot down. To me, they shouldn't have been flying their bombers at us, but it is what it is. What they decided to do is, since they can't use bombers to intimidate or bomb us, they're going to start using artillery instead. So what they have done is put a handful of self-propelled artillery guns on a island in the middle of the Persian Gulf, and it's going to be us to take them out. Apparently, they got airlifted in, and they're by an airport on the island. Let's do a maximum performance takeoff here because it's fun. All right, full power, throttle off. And away we go. Now, staying center line with the runway, as you guys can see, is not exactly my forte. But it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to be up in the air anyways. As far as armaments goes, we've got 4 AMRAAMs, 2 Sidewinders, 4 GBU-12, or 4 500-pound laser-guided bombs, 3 external fuel tanks, and a external targeting pod, which I'll show you guys in a bit, more of in a bit. We can actually go ahead and start getting that warmed up now, which got turned on. Out there somewhere, though, apparently is some interceptors. There we go, who want to, I guess, intercept us. So it looks like they're going after one of our airborne early warning aircraft, though, and not us. Let's try and see if we can get some lead on them and cut them off. I'm just hoping that they won't be able to make it towards one of our AWACS. We got 2. The Air Force has an E3 up here flying behind us, and the Navy's got an E2, which is kind of closer to them. Let's see, how high are they? They're like 30-something thousand feet, so they're pretty up there. I'm going to keep trying to pull a little bit lead on them because I want to intercept them as quick as I can and not give them that opportunity to go after any of my friendlies or buddies. Let's get our autopilot to start holding the pitch for us so we don't have to, and we can just start focusing on the radar. Now, like we did with the bombers, we're going to go into our TWS, or track while scan mode. Once we get up to about 35,000 feet or so, I'll level off as well. Let's see how we're doing on fuel. Our external wing tanks have some stuff in it still. Our center external does not anymore. So what I'm going to do is say hasta la vista and jettison it. That's going to make us a little bit more light so we can go a little bit faster and hopefully intercept these guys a little bit quicker. I want to keep turning to the left just a tad to try and keep that lead. If it looks like they're going from our right to the left, and somewhere in the middle, so to say, is what I'm going to try and get them at. I'm gonna go up to being co-altitude with them, or 36,000 feet. In the meantime, let's get our flares going as well. Let's go mode 1. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, mode 1 is going to be our program. And we are 30-something thousand feet up. I'm going to go ahead and level out now so we can start picking up some speed. Our radar does not have these guys quite yet. Turn maybe a little bit to the right. They should know that I'm out here though, for sure. I think I dropped it. I hope it doesn't hit anyone innocent, but there's a war popping off, and if you want to be on your speedboat in the middle of two nations at war, I say that's your fault if fuel tanks are dropped on you. Well, maybe not, but probably not the best idea to be there nonetheless. Yeah, it looks like our radar still doesn't have them quite yet. Let's start working on getting them picked up. So we're focusing more radar energy into the area that they are. I'm hoping to be able to get them picked up on the radar here soon. How's my fuel? Still good, okay. Come on. Yeah, my radar is not wanting to pick these guys up. They have turned towards me though, so that is going to help my radar get them. And yep, there we go. So I got one, but not the other yet. Why are you not wanting to show up too, my homie? There we go. Alright, so I got them both now. Let's go ahead and go master arm on, air to ground mode, and over to our medium range missiles. Plus my fuel, we're doing good. They are definitely coming after me now. 40-something miles out. I want to start closing our distance between us a little bit, so I'm going to turn towards them. Alright. I think we're close enough. I don't want to get any missiles shot at me by them. And there's my track IR being a pain. Like I said, it likes to be a pain at the worst possible times. And we're going to start cranking them all the way to one end of our radar. This is going to slow our rate of approach to them. And it'll make it harder if they fire any missiles at us for it to actually reach us, to be frank. We don't want to lose them off the sides though of our radar, which looks like I might have lost one. Okay, that's gonna have to do. I don't know where that other one went, but box 3, and there's the other one. Box 3. Now what I want to do is move them all the way to the other gimbal limits of my radar. like one of them was damaged. You are not wanting to... Oh, one of them made it. Alright. So there's a bad guy right there. Let us start focusing on him. And we're going to fire one of our sidewinders. Which... not wanting to get him. I don't want to chase him down into the ground though either. There's a contact. Actually, did we get them both, or is any of them still up? Not too sure why that sidewinder did what it did. Yeah, looks like we good. We got them both. That sidewinder did not want to track him though. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and get out of our dogfight mode though. And on to our primary objective, which is going to be taking out that artillery. Which is going to be this way. 8 minutes and some odd seconds, but I plan to go fast and hope we can get there maybe a little bit quicker than 8 minutes. Yeah, we'll be able to make this in no time. How's my fuel? Oh, I can go ahead and jettison the other fuel tanks, because they're pretty much empty. Good enough is empty. Bye-bye, tank. This is going to let us be quite a bit quicker, though, to get to our main objective and take out this artillery. Alright, see, now we're only about 4 minutes out because we were going faster. My autopilot likes to do some weird stuff. I haven't quite figured out the autopilot in the F16 100%. Which is, well, frankly, of course, my bad. Or my fault, but it is what it is. I can make it stay level and go in kind of a straight line. So what more could you want? Except when it doesn't want to work. Let's pitch maybe a little bit trim to the right. A tad. And turn our autopilot back on. Alright, now that's looking a little bit better. Let's go into air-to-ground mode. We're going to choose our targeting pod, also in air-to-ground mode. And instead of on the right being where it says CCIP, we want that CCRP. And then everything is set up. Now if I select the SRT select like that, that should start pointing us in direction of to where we're actually looking with our camera here. Alright, that's going to be the airfield. I don't think I'm going to be able to see much, well, with it being in a TV mode. Let us try in FLIR. So much better. Somewhere around here there's going to be some artillery pieces. Trying to take a look here. See if we can find it. We want to start slowing down a little bit too, since we're still looking for a target. What is... There we go. I would say that is definitely some artillery pieces right there. Let's go black hot. That's a little bit bright. TV, you can't see anything. White hot works. Now, if you look where the Corsair, well, the crosshair is. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what that thing is. But these guys are definitely what we're here for. I wonder how many there are. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 5 of them. I only have 4 bombs. How much time? A minute and some odd seconds until we drop. So we got a little bit of time. Get our master arm back on as well. And we're going to drop the GBU-12, so it's 500-pound bombs. I want to try and get one to land right in between 2 of them. And see if that'll work or not. Yeah, we still got a minute out. I'm curious what these other things are. Is there anything else around that we should know about? Oh, there's someone driving. There is someone driving. You're speeding, sir. You're going 30 and a 20. Actually, I don't know. Oh, you're speeding too. How much time we got? 30-something seconds until well, not impact, until we drop. Let's go ahead, get on to target here. Can't see my crosshairs. I'm gonna go for the middle one and see how that goes. Dropping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bomb away. And what we want to do is start turning to the left and start to laze it as well. My autopilot is not wanting to work the best. I probably want to take a direct hit to take one of these guys out. So that middle one should be going bye-bye. Any second now. Boom. Alright, looks like I got one. May have damaged the others. Why am I turning? Oh, I did want to turn right. That was the way I wanted to go. I think I need to turn you off. And can't see. So what I'm going to do is fly in a straight line. We should be good enough. So I'm going to start turning around again to go for another shot. I want to be careful though not to lose altitude, and I want to keep my speed down because I want to have enough fuel to be able to get back. Whoa. Alright, got... overshot my steering cue here. That's okay. And I overshot it again. And let's get that autopilot back on. And going to go ahead and give them a second bomb. Start turning to the left. Oh, let's see. Who needs it? This guy does. Yeah, looks like I damaged definitely more than one. Got a second one. Alright, now we want to fly pretty much straight line, check our fuel. We're kind of starting to run low on fuel. Slow down again and start coming around for another drop. Now, depending on how this drop goes, we might have enough bombs left for those two other things. Still no clue what those were that was there with them. Alright, this time got a little bit more time. Got 35 seconds. Those are all pretty much toast. What I'm going to do is this one. Oh, wrong way there. That one, actually, you know what? I want to drop one on this other end. Oh, come on, Track IR. Stay with me, buddy. Stay with me. Why am I turning like this? Did I get it? I think... yeah. This one might not go quite right. Because I thought I was flying straight and I wasn't. So we'll see if this one is able to hit still. So a little bit up, more towards the middle, and to the left a little bit. I wanted to damage as many of those other ones as we can too. Bingo, sweet, alright. And let's see, how are they all looking? not looking good. That one I'm going to drop one on too, just to be safe. Why am I diving? I had my autopilot on. No, I didn't. Okay, that explains a lot. I thought I did and I didn't, and maybe that's why I was all sorts of wonky. We got, what do we got left? One more bomb? Yeah. Let's turn around and drop it. Alright, let us actually turn our autopilot on this time. Okay, lined up. You still lined up? I wonder if the TV shows. Yeah, it looks like they're all pretty much smoking and damaged. I'm still going to give it to this one though. Now, we want to do this left-hand turn. As it's on the right side, this is what will give it our targeting pod the best view. In order to laze it correctly, the targeting pod has to keep a line of sight. Zoom out a little bit on this one. And boom. Alright, I think we got them. What I am going to do is have a little fun and do a show of force. So a very high speed, low altitude pass over what we just bombed the crap, just to make our point clear that, hey, we're here. I hope they'll stop their shenanigans, but with their track record, I don't think this is going to change anything. Yeah, I can see that it's on fire. So it's back under the speed of sound. Alright, we're just under the speed of sound. And time to GTFO. In case I have any anti-air. But just to get the point here, get the point across that we're here and not going to be tolerating anything. Time to go back to base though. So I'd say things went not bad. We got to blow some stuff up. If you look, it's all on fire down there. I don't know what that other things were, but they weren't our problem for now, at least. And we're on our way home, just getting some altitude to get into less dense air where it'll be a bit more fuel efficient. I am kind of running lower on fuel, and I don't want to run out, especially. Actually, now I can see the coast. We're still kind of far. 20,000 feet, this is good enough. And autopilot, because it makes everything a lot easier. Now let us punch the throttle a little bit, get there a little bit quicker. Keep an eye on our fuel. We got 2,300 pounds, so we should be good. Yeah, we're returning to base already. We got plenty of fuel still. Although it is kind of moving down quick, but we're also moving pretty quick too. We are over the speed of sound. Once we're closer to the shore, we're going to want to drop back under it. That way we don't break the glass of everybody. Alright, let me ease back on the throttle since we're getting closer to 1,000 pounds. Yeah, we're under 1,000 almost. So I'm going to go ahead and get us out of the afterburner. We're still moving pretty quickly though. Can we see our base yet? Not yet. The weather, it looks like, is getting a little bit hazy. It should be right in front of us. I think I'm starting to see it. Yeah, I am. Give it maybe a little bit of left trim. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm still very much loving DCS. The F16 is an absolute blast to fly. I know I mentioned it before, but with how dark and it being a nighttime mission, I hope you guys can see everything okay too. I don't know. We'll see in the editing how it comes out. Regardless, I'm putting this up no matter what happens, even if I run myself out of fuel. Which I'm not gonna. We're good. With how fast we're going, we could probably toast it in if needed, but I am going to go a little bit slower just in case, because I do not want to do that. Let's get that master caution off. That's just complaining that our fuel is low. Yeah, our fuel low. I know we don't got a bunch of fuel, but we're pretty much almost home anyways. We can go ahead and get that targeting pod turned off as well as our radar. Yeah, it's off. Off there. We'll keep our HSD which I don't know what HSD stands for, but that's that data link I was talking about, where you don't have to have them on your own radar as long as another plane friendly also equipped with the data link can see them with their radar. They'll transmit that to you, which I think is pretty cool. I know the AWACS can do that, and any of the modern fighters in DCS can. I don't know about planes like the F16 though. Older planes like the F86 for sure probably cannot. And I don't think any of the Flaming Cliff stuff, so like the F16, I apologize, the F15C or the A10A or any of that can as well. But yeah, we're just enjoying the cruise, enjoying the sights. This is still such a beautiful game. Since we're so close, go ahead and turn off our radar warning. And our countermeasures, we can turn that off as well. Alright, I'm gonna hand fly it in the rest of the way. Which, due to our low fuel, 500 pounds, we'll make it. I'm going to just come in for a straight in approach and not fly a pattern. I know this is a longer video too, and I really appreciate it too. Thanks for sticking around. Now I know I'm going kind of fast. I want to keep my speed up just in case that I don't have that much fuel left and I have less and it cuts out. I'll have enough speed enabled to allow me to just coast in. Turning onto the final though, I'll bleed it all off by pulling some G's. Lights before I forget. Let us turn on our landing lights. Yeah, going fast. Also, want to put out our speed brakes, which is doing a sufficient job slowing us down. Still got right about 500 pounds of fuel left, 400 and something it looks like now. And there goes my track IR. Anyone watching this, if you know how to fix that, that would be mucho appreciated. Gracias. So I'd get our gear out. I need trim to the left a bit. Maybe that was a little bit too much. Let's start trimming right. I am low, however, that is okay. And now I am high. Don't you love it how that works? A little bit of a rough landing, but that's alright. And then just like in the last video, I want to keep our nose up 10 degrees to use the aerodynamics of the plane to slow us down, slowly bring the nose down, and now we can start applying the brakes. Not the prettiest of landings, but it worked. Having some issues with the trim, probably because I've got a missile there still, whereas on the other side I do not, creating some asymmetry. Can I make that? Nope. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for sticking through it for 41 minutes now. It's appreciated. Plus, however much the little intro is. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.